Hello, everyone. It's Aaliyah Orozco with Title Sports Network, and I'm joined now with the one and only Shane Mosley Jr.
Yes.
Shane, how are you today?
Doing great, thank you.
Of course.
Yes.
That was a really heated press conference, kind of, between the two of them.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I think it's great to sell tickets. I think it's kind of foolish as a fighter to waste your energy on things that don't really matter. But hey, like every teach his own.
I love it. And what does this mean for you to be fighting Daniel Jacobs on such a big stage at this part and this moment in your career?
It's incredible. I'm super duper excited. I truly can't wait for the moment, and I'm ready. Yeah, it's super exciting.
And you had the opportunity to fight Gdames, but you chose to fight Daniel Jacobs.
Yes.
But you could have fought for a world title,
I could have.
but you chose not to.
Yes.
Because this fight is bigger for you. Just talk to me a little bit more about that and that decision, what that was like.
Well, we have someone that had just become champion, a great fighter, 100%. But you have the opportunity to fight a legend, somebody that has achieved two middleweight championships, fought everybody. I mean, we're talking about Canelo,
Triple G.
Exactly.
Yes.
And to be on that list of guys that he could fight, he's fought, and to potentially get a win over that, right? It's like, why wouldn't you even want to put yourself in that position to get that type of thing? So that's what I want.
Someone is definitely fighting.
Yeah, somebody's definitely fighting over there.
Okay, like you just said, he's fought Canelo, Triple G. So if you beat him, what do you think this says about you?
Well, it just says that I beat a good fighter. You know what I mean? And I think that that's all that it is. I will be gaining knowledge from somebody that has a lot of experience, and that is great for me and continuing in my career.
And how have you prepared for this fight? Have you been watching any footage or getting any tips?
Definitely watched film. Definitely worked on a game plan and just prepare myself to go into battle.
What's the best advice your dad has given you in your boxing career and for this fight?
To stay consistent and to always just be your best and give your best.
Mm-hmm. How do you manage, creating your own legacy but also still honoring your dad's? Just that balance.
Just loving what you do, right? If I truly love the game and give it my all, then people could see that. They will feel my intention, right?
Yeah.
But if I go in there, I don't give all the love, I half-ass things, I don't have the professionalism, then people say, oh, he just wants to live off his dad's name, right? But if they go, oh no, when I watch that guy fight, he loves it.
So
I can
true.
feel it. Then then it'll speak for itself. Like I've always said, right? You just do what you got to do. The chips will fall where they may, and when it's time to add it all up, we'll add it up.
I love that. Was there a moment in your life when you really knew you wanted to be a boxer? Like, was it watching your dad at a certain time, or you kind of were just born with that?
15 years old when I had my first sparring session ever, and I got a bloody nose. And adversity reveals a man to himself, right? So when I had that bloody nose, I wanted to get better. I didn't want to get a bloody nose again.
Mommy.
You're right. And so with that being said, how do you stop getting a bloody nose? You get better, right? And I watch even some of my younger fights, and I go, man, I suck. Or I used to suck.
Yeah, to be able
right?
to watch them.
But you have to be able to do that and be honest with yourself. I used to suck, right? How do you change that? Get better, right?
I love that.
And even if my last fight, I sucked. I didn't look so good. You could go right, cry in the corner, or you can go, you know what? I'm gonna get better.
That's how you get better. Being
Exactly.
able to rewatch yourself.
Exactly.
This is where I messed
and
up.
say, yo, I sucked right there, right? Or that wasn't so good, right? And you have to be honest with yourself if you want to improve. And that's what I do every single time, even if I win, right? My last fight, I didn't think that I executed the way that I needed to. And I wanted to get better, and I did.
On that note, what has been the hardest challenge for you, and how did you overcome that, or what did it teach you to become a better boxer?
Losses. All of my losses, even some of my wins that I felt that I didn't do so well. You look at them in a way that how can I become a little bit better, and and I've changed that,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm still fighting to this day.
And what is going to be your advantage coming into this fight on Saturday, July 6th?
I guess we'll see.
Ooh,
I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. The adage that just surfaced, at least to me, is it was of this old man. They said, oh, your son has gone off to war. That's terrible. We'll see. What I mean? Oh wow, you just got a new horse. Yeah, that's so great. We'll see, right? You don't know because you don't know how life is going to pan out. I don't know what's going to happen fight night. I have intention, I have a preparation, I have all of these things, but I don't know how it's going to happen. We'll see.
Seem like you have a very good head on your shoulders. How did you get to this point of just cultivating that great mental focus and mental health? Because I know that's a really big part of this too, is not just the physical aspect of boxing.
Well, I like to better myself as much as I can as a man, and I feel like you bring everything that you are into what it is that you're doing, right? So if you better yourself overall, holistically, you're going to then in turn be better in everything that you do.
I just saw that this morning. That's crazy that you just said that because I literally just heard that.
Yeah, well, that's the truth. It is 100% the truth. So if you can better yourself and manage yourself, that's why meditation and things like that are important, right? Because you learn to be still in these moments of distraction. Maybe my phone's going off, maybe all of these things, right? And all these things are distracting me, but if I'm staying focused and I'm staying in this moment, right, and I'm not allowing it to deter me, and that betters you in every area, right? So, and that's just a micro example of the big picture, right? The better you better yourself in all those other areas, the better you become in overall.
My last question for you. When you win on Saturday night, let's say, what is going to be your first thing you do to celebrate? It's going to be a big moment for you.
I'm going to kiss my wife until I love her.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's what I always do. So every time I win a fight, I literally walk to the end of the ring, I yell, "Where's my wife?" And she comes up and I give her a kiss.
You guys. Goals. Does your son ever come to the fights? You don't want him there?
He's been to one or two of them. I don't know. It's hard for me because I remember what it was like when I when I would go to the fight and it's nerve wracking. You cry.
I can't imagine.
It's so the time that he went to my fight, he was crying and scared for me and stuff. I won the fight, but he was still nervous and stuff.
Sitting there is hard.
Yeah, so it's I would rather not.
Completely. Well, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. And any last words for all the fight fans watching? Anything we can expect to see from you come July 6th at the Honda Center?
I just want to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate your time, and hopefully you enjoyed the fight. Hopefully you enjoyed this interview, and I thank you for all your time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Best of luck.
You got it.